What's up guys, it's Matt from Work Hustle Freedom, and today I'm going to share a tool with you that I used last year to explode my business. Post iOS 14, it is an unfair advantage, so if you're not using it and your competitors are, you're going to be in big trouble. So you're going to want to stick around and check this out.
A matter of time before I'm over the prime and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5.
Now everything was going quite well in Facebook and Instagram, that is until April 26, 2021. That's when Apple announced their iOS 14.5 update and turned off IDFA by default. IDFA is the ID for advertisers that allows advertisers to personalize ads and track interactions with people who come to their sites. It's used for advertisers like us and then also publishers. Now, as a result of this, Apple drastically limited what advertisers and app developers can track as far as user activity. Now, while that may seem all fine and dandy for the consumer, it had a ripple effect that was very bad for small business owners and brand builders like us.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Suddenly, we weren't able to properly run ads anymore because we couldn't tell which ads were actually making sales, which one had the best metrics, and it was really making it very difficult to be profitable on Instagram and Facebook. Some brand owners were reporting as little as 20% of their purchases were actually being reported, which makes it very hard to run ads profitably. Of course, small businesses were the only ones criticizing this update. Facebook actually criticized the update in full-page ads in a whole series that ran on New York Times, Wall Street Journal, Washington Post, and they basically attacked Apple for having this update, saying specifically that it would negatively impact small businesses, which it did. So fast forward, people were scrambling, trying to find a solution. How are we going to track ads? And of course, you can always go the old school manual route of using UTM tags. You can add them as long as you have this $39 a month plan in Shopify. You can see your marketing report, which will allow you to see tracking by UTM tags. It's cumbersome. It's not very efficient. Of course, Google Analytics is another option you can use. Again, cumbersome, not user-friendly, not really trustworthy, and just makes it, if you're doing this as a side hustle, it makes it really hard to go into Google Analytics and then try to go into Facebook and just kind of have this like back and forth like process in order to establish which ads are actually making sales. So just about the time that I was just starting to have my first real success in print-on-demand jewelry and really making my push for my store, I came across this tool, and it's called Triple Whale. Now, what Triple Whale does is it gives you a fully complete P&L dashboard. You can see here is one of our stores. You can see right here we've got, you can customize this to put the metrics that mean the most to you at the top. And you can see here we have $1,000 in sales so far. We spent $369 in ads for a $300 profit. Got a ROAS 2.89, a 28% margin. And if you go down here, it'll actually show you it by channel. You can see Facebook ads, Google Analytics, what it's reporting, because we do have it linked up as well. Google ads, we haven't spent anything today. You can even see TikTok. We're not running TikTok right now on this store either. You can also see how much is coming from Klaviyo. And then it breaks down all your expenses. So it's not just your ads, it includes your Shopify fees, the shipping, anything else that you have to include to really come to your true net profit. It's all available right there. So you can see that here. So this is fantastic in itself. And did I mention they also have an app? So you can put an app on your phone and run your ads using the app. It's great if you're still doing the 9 to 5. I did it myself when I was doing my 9 to 5 prior to June of this year. I'd actually look at my Triple Whale app and then be making adjustments in my Facebook ads app. I mean, it's not the best situation, but at least you have accurate data to use. And this is the key part right here that adds the most value in my opinion. If you go up into Pixel and ads, you can see for today how everything is being tracked. In this column here is the Triple Whale tracking. Everything in this column here is the Facebook tracking. And then of course it shows the spend by each individual campaign. Of course you can click in, let's just actually first do some comparison. You can see Facebook showing the ROAS as 4.16, according to Triple Whale it's 8.32. Looks like we had a upsell that happened there. And then also you can see here, this one is not recording anything. It's actually got a 4.3 ROAS. This one's a 4.68. Facebook's way off. Go home, Facebook, you're drunk. 9.35 ROAS. Wouldn't you hate it if you scaled that one and it wasn't the one that gave you the sales as strong as it's showing? Example here, we have Facebook overstating what it is. The big seller here is this campaign. It's got a 6.18 according to Triple Whale. The ROAS on Facebook is 1.66. And so you can see there's definitely a lot more information and accuracy using the Triple Whale reporting. And that's a huge benefit while we're scaling into Q4, which is of course the biggest e-commerce season of the entire year. Fortunes will be made in the next quarter for sure. And then of course you can also see how you can customize the report even for here. You can put the add to cart column available. So if something hasn't gotten a sale, you can see, okay, well, is it getting add to carts? Triple Whale will track that as well. If you click into one of these items, so let's say we click into our big guy here that's got 4 sales today. It's actually showing me the campaign and ad set. You can click into the ad level, just like your normal Facebook business manager, your ads manager, and you can see exactly where your sales are coming from at the ad level, which is huge for making appropriate decisions in terms of which ads you're going to kill, which ads you're going to scale, and just allows you to be as profitable as you can and knowing which levers to push, knowing when to pull the brake, and it's just hugely valuable for us in establishing a brand that's profitable, and not only that, but to be as profitable as we can be. Now all you really need to do is if you go down into tools, UTM builder, they give you the UTM that you can copy into your ads when you create them. So you have your Facebook ads, you just copy this at the ad level. Google ads, TikTok, Snapchat, Pinterest, Klaviyo, everything that you have here, or every traffic source you can possibly think of is available here. And just by adding this UTM tag to your link, it's going to track accurately using the Triple Whale pixel. And of course you can see there's even more functionality, things that I don't even use, and I've been using this since about this time last year. I use it on all 3 of our stores currently. It's an incredible tool. It'll probably be one of the most important tools that we continue to use as we go into this next quarter 4, and of course even into next year as we grow our 3 brands. So a couple of things just to mention of what Triple Whale does not do. It does not actually feed the pixel data of it triggering events into Facebook. So it's not going to kind of push the algorithm to hopefully perform better for you. That being said, what we're seeing is that a lot of our pixel events are firing, such as purchases. They're just firing a lot later, sometimes 24 hours later, which makes it really hard to manage ads accurately if you have to wait for the data. So that's where we can see the data still being pushed to Facebook, it's just delayed. So by having Facebook, to still using the Facebook pixel, of course, because it does not replace the Facebook pixel, it's still getting back to Facebook. It's just not getting there as timely as we need it to be in order to make the decisions that we can to make our ads the most profitable. So if you're interested in learning more, head over to workhustlefreedom/triple-whale. I'll show it right there. I'll also include it as a link in the description below. And if you go over to Triple Whale with using that link, you're going to see the basic plan. As long as you're doing less than $1 million in the last 12 months of gross revenue, it's going to be $100 a month. I strongly suggest you don't go for that plan, because with this plan you're going to get the dashboard, which is basically like a P&L, but you're not going to get the pixel attribution that you get with the $300 a month. So if you're just starting out, it probably doesn't make sense for you to get a tool like Triple Whale. If that's the case, UTM tracking is probably fine for small tests. But if you're doing like $50 and spend, $100, $200 and spend, this tool is going to save you so much money. It's going to be well worth the $300. It'll be the best $300 you ever spent. And so I would strongly suggest you go for the $300 a month plan. Give it a whirl and see what it does. I'm so excited for you to check it out and see if it makes you better able to be a profitable business. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, if you do decide to hop in Triple Whale and it helps you explode your business, I love to hear your success story as well. Otherwise, thanks for watching.
It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5.